Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as the King of Scotland. In our last episode we declared war on Norway over our de jure claim on this county, which we have sieged, and we're now getting ticking war score, but unfortunately our army is kind of pinned here, so we have to just camp out to stop the Waldensian revolt here from crossing the straits. So we can't do anything about this Norwegian army who is going to siege us, but we should win eventually based on our ticking war score for controlling the war goal. And France, of course, is on our side. They're up in Iceland for some reason, doing sieges, so we'll let them continue with that. And presumably they'll be able to siege things at least as fast as Norway does. We are also spying on former king, Prince Duncan here, in the hopes that we'll be able to arrest him, or try to arrest him, and have him rebel against us. Obviously we would wait until we're not fighting a war against Norway to do that. But we'll keep trying. I'm pretty sure he's up to something. Distractions seem to overwhelm you during your studies. The simplest pleasures and even plain and mundane chores seem like time better spent than drowning in books all evening. How does one manage to keep focused when everything else is so much more appealing? If I learn even a few phrases, it will be worth it. So I guess this event chain where our Chancellor here is teaching us foreign languages is still going on. I thought it was just like a one-off thing. That's pretty good. 50% chance we can gain diligent, but 30% that we gain stressed. Well, diligent would be very nice. Or we can take a chance of becoming slothful, which would be pretty bad. Well, we don't have any health penalties. I think we can afford being stressed. So yeah, we'll do that. And as it turned out, we became neither stressed nor diligent, so that's fine. So our son here still hasn't gotten himself married, which is a little concerning. I guess though, since we're on elective, maybe we don't even have to vote for him. Maybe somebody else would be better. We probably don't want to vote for Alexander the Hunchback. Maybe Waldev, though? Also, we should probably get some of these people married. Perhaps to a Duchess of Wessex. That seems good. Then if we voted for him, we could potentially gain Duchy of Wessex. They'd accept a non-matrilineal marriage. Sure, let's go for it. We'll see if we can change our vote later. Oh, I guess they won't accept a non-matrilineal marriage after all. Oh well, it was worth a try. Some free tech points from Constantinople. What is this army? It's a host invasion of somewhere. Claim on Dublin, okay. That's interesting. They're Catholic, okay, so that won't let us do a holy war or anything if they win. Alright. We should probably be looking at trying to expand into Ireland, though, now that I think about it. What is our Chancellor up to? I think we can pull him off diplomatic relations and have him start trying to fabricate a claim over here. Unless there are claimants to duchy titles we could potentially invite. Nobody there who wants to come to our court. Or here. And none of the other duchy titles exist, it looks like, so no luck there. I guess we'll have to start fabricating a claim then. Guess we could try to invite claimants to county titles, but it seems like an awful lot of work for very little gain, because we'd have to grant them another title to be able to keep them as a vassal. Though, once we do have a claim on, say, this county, we can invite a claimant to another county, grant this title to them, press their claim, and gain a second county pretty easily that way. If I explained that correctly, which I'm not sure I did, but maybe you get the idea. So we need to choose a focus for this person. Let's get her... yeah, sure, we'll go for a duty-related education. Or upbringing. Oh, already he has succeeded. Okay. 125 gold, 150 prestige, we'll take it. Okay. So let me just see if there are any claimants to adjacent counties we can invite and grant that to once we declare and press it. How about over here? Okay, we got some claimants we can invite there. Good to know. We will not be doing anything else with that right now, so the other claimant was over here, so we can try and fabricate on one of the other titles here. And then once we have 3, we can create the duchy. We gain some more technology. So I'm hoping that once France has finished sieging Iceland over here, they'll maybe see fit to stop by our home territory and take out this Norwegian army for us. That would be ideal. And I think we're going to win this war either way, but that would be the faster route to victory. Or this neutral army here could do it for us, even better. This is belonging to our vassal in Moray. Okay, the Pope thinks I am the best. Okay, Shaw has arrived at our court. Hi, Shaw. What a terrible collection of traits you have. Who is this guy? Some random vagabond showing up. It looks like they're going to even take back that siege for us, which is really good. France has indeed sieged all of Iceland, so let's see where they go. We will keep spying on Prince Duncan. I have faith we'll discover something eventually. A Norwegian fleet wandering around. Probably landing troops. Yep. But not in my land. Your determination and hard work has paid off. Studying with Earl Malcolm, you have learned several new languages to a decent level of fluency. This will surely increase your prestige at foreign courts. So we become multilingual, giving us diplomacy and learning. That's great. Is that over here? Okay, sounds good. Oh, our son has become imprisoned by Earl Murdoch the Spider. I don't know who that is, but okay. If he dies, we can always just vote for somebody else. Aha! Thanks to my loyal spies, I found out that Prince Duncan of Scotland is attempting to promote his vile heresies. How should I use this information? I think we will take the reason to arrest him, which is why we were doing this all in the first place. You don't need to keep him out of factions. He can't join any while he's on the council, and the council is content. So he's not in them, and while it's content, the councillors can't join factions. Oh, we lost our advisor. We should appoint somebody else for that. Let's see. I guess we can just appoint anybody. We don't have any other... We do have a powerful vassal who wants to be included at the meetings. So we'll appoint him. I guess you don't get any kind of notification if you don't have your advisor appointed, which would be useful. But we'll give him that. Yeah, we don't want to do any of this. We'll take our reason to arrest him, but we obviously won't be taking any actions against him while we're still in this war. England is on the march. They have a Fraticelli revolt. And they're attacking King Fingal of the Isles. Oh, a tribute war. Okay, I hope this won't interfere with any future conquests of ours versus him. Let's also check out what's going on in the Holy Roman Empire, actually. While we're here, the Council Power revolt is 80% in favor of the revolt and 62% in favor of the Independence revolt. So it looks like he might just lose both of those, which would be pretty interesting. It would be good for France because some of the land that was formerly part of Aquitaine would go independent, which would give them the opportunity to probably conquer it back. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Duke Duncan and now often stands guard outside his door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? For enough gold he might be persuaded to get rid of Duncan violently. Well, I think we actually don't want to kill him now, because we have reason to arrest him and no reason to arrest his heir. It would only cost us 5 gold, though. We'll say no. Murder is going too far. And we should stop spying on him, I suppose. Do we do that here? Stop spying on. And maybe we just change our focus. Oh, we can try to free Prince Dolphin from captivity. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Work to free the prince from captivity through intrigue. Might take a long time. I've decided to free my son from the dungeons of Earl Murdoch of Strathern. It will take time and likely some gold, but Dolphin deserves a better fate. I'll probably need an agent in Crieff. Okay. Ooh, we've gained the deceitful trait. Okay. Ooh, I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. We are ill. So we can't actually change our focus yet, but that does make me want to change it to something that improves health. I've approached Countess Lorna the Unfaithful at the court of Earl Murdoch of Strathern with my plan to liberate the Prince Dolphin. Lorna is sympathetic and might be persuaded to take the risk. Okay, so we're gonna have his wife work against him. Yeah, we'll bribe her for 10 gold. Unfortunately, we are losing money at the moment because we're keeping up our domain troops. Oh, my illness has passed. That was quick. Where is France? They have an army here, which we can't see on the map for some reason. But I could tell it was there because I have vision for some of the counties here. I don't suppose there's any way you'll accept peace. I never moved my Chancellor over, so we should do that. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to do once we're done with this war. We are going to want to try to arrest Duncan and probably fight him when he revolts. And we're going to want to press our claim that we have fabricated. Probably won't be doing those simultaneously. It seems a little dangerous. So I don't know which one we should prioritize. I guess we lose the claim if we die. and we lose the reason to arrest Duncan if he dies. We probably lose the reason to arrest Duncan if we die as well, now that I think about it. But I think we're more likely to die first. So I guess maybe in that case it doesn't matter. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying, so we become stressed. Speaking of risk of dying, I might just change my focus. Even though we haven't actually freed our son from captivity yet. Well, it turns out that's a moot point anyway, since he just died in captivity. I think that death noise is new, actually. It kind of startled me there. We have a new heir, so Prince Waldev. Okay. And we inherited the County of Cumberland. Okay, well, we'll just keep this for the moment, since we have the domain limit for it. Though, if we move our capital into the Duchy of Albany and start revoking things there, we can give this away to somebody else later. So we do need to nominate a new successor, which I guess could be Waldev. Is there somebody else that's better? So it's him or Alexander, I suppose, since we need somebody of our dynasty. Unfortunately, people are going to be disinclined to vote for either of these characters because of their various traits that people will see as undesirable. I guess we will vote for Waldev. So Prince Duncan actually is voting for him. So we are safe enough for the moment. Maybe we can change to Tanistry soon anyway. We just have to be at peace and have vassals, no vassals with negative opinions. Oh, also we need late feudal or imperial administration. So we'll have to go up to here, which we can probably do. But again, that's more stuff to do in peacetime after we've finished with this war. There's really not much to do except wait for our ticking war score and France's sieges to get us to 100%. We did lose our advisor on the council. Let's check out our vassals here. So nobody else is considered a powerful vassal who is not on the council. I guess we don't have to appoint him to the council because he's only 3. And he wouldn't have much to add, so there's probably no reason to even appoint an advisor then, since these people won't be annoyed that they're not on the council. We should get our heir married, of course. Let's see, so this is going... Oh, he's chaste and homosexual, so that's going to be a really big penalty to fertility. So we definitely need to find somebody lustful if we can. Strong is also a fertility bonus. Let's look by age if there's somebody who is a little bit closer to being able to marry immediately. We can give him the best chance possible of actually having children, so let's see, Lustful is 15, but Lustful is 20, okay. So I guess we'll prioritize Lustful over Strong, even though both would be ideal. Wow, strong and quick. Alright, well, we'll just go for somebody lustful then. It's further down. And... guess neither of these people are especially great. You'll do just fine. Alright, so we can get prestige or gold. I Guess we're back into positive income. We'll get prestige, I think. Since we can benefit from that. Up to 88%. And we can invest in technology. Ooh, I think that sound effect is new as well. Let's see. What's tolerance let us do? We can change status of women. Okay. We can go up to centralized. 2 more points in legalism. So I guess noble customs or majesty is probably the best thing to get for the extra or fewer short reign years or extra feudal vassal opinion. And we'll get just extra opinion, I suppose. Earl of Lancaster is trying to usurp my title. His chancellor is supposedly traveling around Cumberland trying to find both documents and supporters to help him legitimize a claim. I don't really mind, I think. If the Earl of Lancaster gets a claim. Though actually I guess the king can press his claims if he has them. Sure. We'll make him disappear. The assassins failed miserably and the Chancellor continues his work. Well, I guess that was a waste of time. And piety. So France should finish this siege fairly soon. Oh, this again, okay. Well, we'll try to make him disappear too. Oh, the assassins succeeded. The troublesome chancellor who was roaming around the country trying to fabricate a claim is no more, and there is no trace leading back to me. Uh-oh. Norway has called in Denmark. So they have 2,000 troops as well. That actually shouldn't be too much of a problem. France is going to finish this siege. Oh, people are voting for Alexander instead. Okay. Well, I guess that's okay as long as it's somebody of my dynasty. Our 2 dukes are the people voting for him. Okay. We're voting for Waldev, and King Fingal of the Isles is voting for himself. So I guess we'll change our vote just to be on the safe side. Though very unfortunate if we end up playing as a hunchback character. Just have to try and elect a heir in the next generation who hasn't got that trait. And also we should get him married since we are going to want him to have children as soon as possible. A strong character maybe? Or genius? I did see some geniuses and definitely a lot of strong characters when I was looking for a wife for the other son. I guess we could just go with this 19-year-old genius. She has pretty good stats, even if her traits are fairly mediocre. Obviously, accepting genius. If we could find a better genius. Oh yeah, there was this strong and quick character as well. Let's take her. Though actually, I think her stats are about the same, if not worse, than the other character. I guess that would make sense anyway, because she's quick and not a genius. But yep, this seems fine. A mysterious Jewish man has offered his services at your court. He is well versed in feudal court intrigue and has a past both as a mercenary and a spy. If he can be trusted, he could very well prove to be an indispensable asset in your council. Okay. Well, we probably won't be appointing him to our council because we have powerful vassals to appease. Alright, well, we're somehow down to 87% now. But hopefully we should get up to 100 pretty soon. Unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here and hopefully finish that in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.